All right, we got Herbie, Okoye, Jocasta. Those are some fun cards. I feel like Herbie might be a good card to play, especially if we can try to double up its ability. That feels good. Although Okoye here isn't bad either. Let's do this. Oh, we have that location. That's interesting. Adding a rock. How does Jocasta work with other Jocastas? I feel like I want to check that, but also Okoye feels like a better call here. Oh, and Jocasta at the end of turn deck is honestly going to be a fair shout, most likely. I'm not running it, but that's probably going to be a fair shout. Is this... It's 2 cards each location plus 1 power. I don't think I'm doing that one yet. Yeah, that's going to be really powerful. I might just be losing here. Double that's power. That's fun. Let's do this still. I guess what I could do instead... no, I feel like I just want to do that. Yeah, like, I don't have enough other points on the board. Don't they need to have other cards in their deck? Please, game, please. Well, +2 energy next turn is fun, at least. Agony, Lasher, Sebastian Shaw is not that card, but I could have realized that if I pay attention, and I don't. I'm still okay with this. So they have a lot of Havocs right now, but the problem is it's only going to be able to trigger 7 times, which is a lot, to be fair, but this one's going to trigger first. We lose this left lane. So if I can just play for this right lane and put a lot of points over here, we should be okay. So if I go Agony, problem is I also need to be able to win this middle lane. Can I go... How can I win this middle lane here? This is +3, so that each one of these is +2. So it's going to be +4, +4. This gets to +4, +4 puts Sebastian Shaw at... How much power is that going to be? Put Sebastian Shaw at 12 additional. 12 plus 7 would get me to 19. I can go... Agony, Lasher, Viv Vision, activate Lasher, activate Lasher. If they play Thena, I lose. But if they don't, I think I win. If it depends on if they have Thena, which them I don't. This card, if it's Thena, I lose. Although it looks like it's a different card. I don't know. Let's find out here. All right, Jocasta being helpful. Wait! Oh my gosh! Because that Havoc isn't gonna matter. That Havoc will not matter. They can only add points in the left lane. The left card is the only one that matters because they're not gonna have enough energy for Havoc. Oh my gosh! Like, they're gonna get a lot of points there. Do we win that lane? No shot, we still win. Right? Whoa! Math is insane. That was legitimately, that's the scariest thing in the world. If they had Thena, we lose every time. Every single time we lose, they have Thena. But Havoc doesn't have any other energy to steal from, so he just stops. Those two Havocs, they're like, oh, we got this with all those. Whoa! That's sick. All right, let's keep going. All right, our opponent is a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, as you can tell by their username. And also apparently streamers on Twitch, which, by the way, that's where I stream as well. That's crazy. No, wow. It's wild. That's definitely what they're talking about, probably. America Chavez over here is going to be good for now. I don't know if Okoye is going to matter considering so many cards are currently in our hand. I think Herbie left is our best call currently, and I'd agree with that, especially with getting our Agony in this lane. Or as the next card. Washington, D.C. still just making us of cards without abilities are just there. We're going to play Viv over here currently. What are they playing? I'm going to activate Herbie. Honestly, considering I don't have her, what's her face yet? I don't have Jocasta yet. I think I'm just playing Giganto. Is this a Galactus and I'm about to cry? Never, right? Hi, Viv. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, we have a lot of cool cards now. Can I just win this right lane? If I drop Agony, Lasher, Jocasta, can I just win this lane? I feel like the answer is going to be yes. I like it. Let's try it. We also have a lot of points left currently. What are they going to do? Do I need to play a card mid for this? Whatever they're about to do here? Okay, if Viv goes right, we cry. Oh, we're just gonna get a Galactus played on us. That's it. I lose that game every time. This was not a good snap from me. However, I'm evil, and I realized, okay, if they're really telegraphing they're wanting to play Galactus over here, I snap to fake them out. I don't think bluff snaps are typically good, but once in a while. Once in a while. All right, what up, Wolf? Wolf of the Willows against us over here. We've got Agony on the board. I think I'm just gonna play in our hand. I'll play Vibranium for now. I've got Herbie probably on turn 2. Let's see. Yeah, I actually like the idea for Herbie on turn 2. Jocasta's also pretty solid here. We have a lot of things where it's just like, I feel like we're going to do a lot of activate abilities. Pop off with them. They have Herbie as well. I wonder if they're trying to play with the new card, Jocasta. My guess is yes. I'll play my Jocasta down. Galacta isn't bad here. Am I playing Galacta in this left lane? Why did I think I had Viv in my hand? I definitely looked at my hand and planned on playing Viv on turn 3, then realized I didn't have her. I do not know why. Oh well. Savvy. Zabu and Lasher. They're activating for extra power on this turn. Or extra energy, whatever. What is this card? It's going to be doubling power. Oh, and then Agony Scarlet Spider is going to be insanely good. Do I double this twice? I don't think so, do I? No, not my Jocasta! How dare thee! That's a Red Hulk. Interesting. All right. Is what it is. I think I'm going to activate Herbie now. I'd like to put more points on the board if I can. Honestly, with this in mind, I think I'm actually playing Agony and Scarlet Spider in this lane. I'd like to play for left and right, and I think that they will hopefully be playing for less of the lanes I care about. All right, that's good. And then Herbie gets a trigger, putting more points on the board for me. We've got Scarlet Spider in currently 2 different lanes with this setup. I'm gonna go Sebastian Shaw here, getting the trigger for Galacta. I'm gonna play Okoye in the same lane. America Chavez here, activate. Honestly, no. What is this? This is just a Red Hulk. Red Hulk doesn't matter. Sebastian Shaw actually should win this lane, even with the Lasher. Lasher does nothing for them. I think we win. We currently are winning mid and right. And left. Honestly, we're winning every single lane. Did I not activate Scars? Oh my god, I thought for a second I thought I forgot. Oh, thank god. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All right, yep, that's only 3 power. And then Lasher does legitimately nothing because it's 0 power. What's the Red Hulk for? Is Red Hulk to mess with, like, the end of turn decks that, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm taking it. I'm not going to complain. I don't know what the Red Hulk was there for. Playing against our father. All right, America Chavez, pop off. I don't think I'm playing Awesome Andy left, although actually, is it worthwhile just to play Awesome Andy left? Because I could do that and drop an Agony sooner. That might be the play. I actually kind of like it now that I'm thinking about this. Sunspot. This also could just mean that they're going to play a Magic over here. I'm going to do this. They're going to put more cards in this lane, sure. End of turn deck. Yeah, that's fine. We're just going to have to let this sit for a second. Viv pops off here. Thank you, honey. Oh, honey, honey, ba 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 ba, sugar, sugar, ba ba ba. I'm not planning on winning this lane. They lose an energy there. And I'm actually still winning in this lane, which is nice for me. Okay. I love all that. Let's go Surge into Awesome Andy. What are they playing? Viv is going to move here, unfortunately. Scarlet Spider Lasher means my Sebastian Shaw is going to get played for free. Can't really stop it, can I? This is the only way I can get all my points that I actually want on the board. What are they playing? They only move Scarlet Spider. Now that's actually kind of interesting. Well, I get to win this lane now. Play this here. Activate Scarlet Spider. Actually, no, we don't want to activate Scarlet Spider first. We have to do Awesome Andy first in case we get Scarlet Spider, and then we get to do this. This is the correct way to do it. We're taking it. Like, I don't know what this deck was supposed to do at the end of it. They lost all their big point players, right? Like, they burned their Havoc over here. Juggernaut didn't matter. I think we just had that game. All right, against Karu. Yay! Or yeah, I don't know. Agony starting ourselves off here is pretty solid. I don't want to play for the left lane in case it's something just not helpful. Am I going Herbie first? I might go Herbie first because double Herbie activation on the double mode especially is really good, as we learned in Grand Arena, I think. Although that's now a lot. Do I need that many points? I don't think I do, especially with Lasher. I think I'm okay. I think Lasher means I'm fine. Surge. I go Jocasta next. Like I said, I go Viv Vision next. Viv Vision's really good here. Buffing up everything in my hand is just going to be nice. And this would have been fine even if she was still a 3-2. I think if she was no longer a 3-3, I would be running probably either Nakia or a Festus instead of her. But the Wakanada Embassy going to be very solid with that. With just everything else that we have. Viv, go... Left is good. Actually, left is solid here. Are we going to tie? We tie in this lane, which means Viv's going to move out of here, which is going to be nice. All right, Viv, go right for me. Thank you. It's so easy, chat. Just ask Viv to go exactly where you'd like her to go. And then she just does that. It's really simple. I don't know why everyone else is struggling. Herbie and Awesome Andy are going to be nice. Agony into what? Ooh, Iron Lad is a Zabu, which is already free. How is Zabu already free? It showed Zabu is free thanks to Surge. Why did it show that? Don't go mid, Viv. That's fine. Honestly, it's this, and then we activate. It's not. I can do this and play this, though. I think it's this play. I don't mind this setup. I still want to do the +2 over in this lane just to stop anything from happening to my cards. Spider Ham doesn't matter. Oh, let's go. I was so wrong. I was right, but wrong. All right, I'm gonna go Surge, Sebastian Shaw, activate Herbie, which is actually really good, activate Lasher, then activate Jocasta. We have a lot of points that we're actually gonna be having in this left lane because we're gonna get 3 different permanent power increases on Sebastian Shaw in the left lane, which should mean he gets to, I don't know, it gets to a big number. I don't want to count it all. Jocasta doesn't matter on the final turn, though. She is not an on reveal. Honestly, I thought that for a bit as well. Sebastian Shaw goes immediately to a 7. Lasher doing -7 in the middle, then -14, thanks to Jocasta. Herbie putting even more points into our Sebastian Shaw. Awesome Andy being Awesome Andy kills Lasher in the left lane. Let's go. I like it. That's a lot of fun. All right, we got a chunky donkey. Herbie probably early on, I think, without any other cards that we just know about yet. I think Herbie's going to be our first play here. I wonder if this deck potentially, I feel like the best version of this deck, which, let's be honest, we're running Awesome Andy, and even though he is now a 2/2, still probably isn't amazing. Oh, Crimson Cosmos, you're such a jerk. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was going to say. I'm just annoyed at Crimson Cosmos. Oh, they're running Mercury stuff here. That's not kind. Well, this Kang didn't matter. And Kang just does not matter, not in the slightest. Let's play Viv there, though. Viv, at least, potentially just not going to trigger at all. I'll play Galacta mid. Playing Galacta mid. Am I playing Galacta mid? I can go Scarlet Spider mid. And I kind of like this idea. I think I like this idea most, actually. Scarlet Spider getting to at least 6 power immediately. It does stop them from being able to play a Galactus, which I think is a notable detriment. I wonder if I maybe even want the additional power instead. This is fine. Oh, yeah, that's fine here. We're chill with this. What do we have now? Can I have... I wish I'd drawn her instead. Let's play... Awesome Andy and Sebastian Shaw instead. I want to see if I can keep priority. If they don't play another card over here, that matters a lot. I also still want to get the Viv trigger for next turn. Let's go. I think we were going to be okay here. What my plan was next turn or turn following, I had Awesome Andy over here. I was then going to play Galacta probably. Actually, no, I was going to activate Awesome Andy to let Scarlet Spider and Sebastian Shaw trigger. Then I was going to play Galacta and Lasher in this lane so that my Scarlet Spider, which was going to be 4/8, would go to the right lane. Maybe would have won that lane, but also could have easily not. But I was basically actually trying to avoid winning this lane due to the fact that I think they could Mercury me and move my cards away. But by putting Sebastian Shaw on the left, I also stopped them from being able to put a lot of other cards there. overall, fun stuff. Let's keep going. I've heard of Zabu, but this is Zazu. Not to be confused, I believe it's misspelled according to what Lion King says, but still fun. All right, America Chavez is going to be a fun card to play here. Reality Stone, or playing against Thanos. Did not realize that. Huh. I wonder if it's not ongoing Thanos, I don't think. That's interesting. Oh, this is such a weird setup. Huh. All right, they've got Iron Patriot and Cosmo. Honestly, is this amazing for me considering I'm trying to do a bunch of activate cards? I think so. Okoye, Jocasta, Lasher. Like, the activate cards are actually amazing for me here. Okay. We have that. We have Jocasta and Lasher. Hellion, interesting. I don't love Viv being here. I still have a turn to wait, though. I'm gonna hope she moves. Honestly, that's fine. Do they run Legion? They could easily run Legion in this list, though, is my current problem. Are they snapping? Do they snap me? No, but Legion, I guess Legion would be Altar of Death. They destroy all their cards. All right, if they're running Legion... I play Surge here. I win if they're running Legion. I play Surge here, and just to verify I'll be okay, I'm gonna activate Lasher. And then that's enough for me to still win if they play Legion. I guess it could be Legion and another 1 cost, which could beat me. But the problem is this also doesn't matter against a lot of stuff that they could do. Lasher activates Bastion Shot. This is my best play. No, it's Mind Stone. All right, I shouldn't have committed this hard, but it's fine. Hopefully. Thanos. Thanos taking a little bit of a hit there. He'll be fine. Walk it off. Walk it off, Thanos. Walk it off. Did not need to play as hard as I did. I guess I can play... do I want to play this? I don't even think I do. On the off chance... If they have a leader, I think leader is the only reason I don't play it. Otherwise, I'm triggering a Red Hulk no matter what. I think I also triggered it last turn. So, I would have triggered it many times by now. Wasn't worth it in the end to play Spaz and Shaw. I could have let Viv get one more trigger in order to win this lane. But we're currently winning the right in the middle lane with this play. I don't know what they're going to do here. Reality Stone did do its best impression of magic, though. Yeah, that feels good. All right, let's see. We've got Awesome Andy and Surge. Surge obviously going to be the best play to start off here. Surge still feels like too good of a card. Surge feels like it should be a 2-0. I don't know. The benefit for it is just... it far outweighs any of the detriments. Oh, I love not having Hellfire Club, though. I don't like that location. So, what we got? Cloning Vats. Double Surge I don't hate. I don't hate Double Surge. I lose Viv. Huh. I'm going to regret doing it this way, but I will do it this way. Gladiator. It puts... man, top card of my deck's really good now. All right. Surge again. 2/7 Jocasta is fun. Let's go Surge into Jocasta. I'm going to play both of them in the same lane. They have Danger. Now, it's just going to destroy a card here with less power, which I think I'm fine with. Top card of my deck is -3 cost currently. That's a 0/5 Agony. That's really good. I'm going to leave Agony over here. Into playing... Can I just go with a Herbie? Ah, they didn't love it. 3 triggers on my stuff is really good. I don't know, did they just not have their setup? They didn't have their combo? I guess not. I'm not complaining. The games with this deck have been really interesting so far. I mean, it's fun. It's a... well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this list because it's a fun disc. It's a fun pile of cards. I mean, this is a fun pile. I liked what you could do here. I think that this is a fun way to play hand buff, and it's a different, interesting style variation from the one that typically uses Mysterio or Brood or Mr. Sinister. It's still good, the original version, and it's probably still better than this one, but I had a lot of fun here. I think that there's a really good chance that you don't want... I think that... It's weird that I'm going to say Galacta felt like the most awkward card here, but I think she did. Legitimately, I feel like if I could swap her out for... I don't know, maybe just a different 3 cost, maybe a Koye, maybe a Fantastic First Steps, or not Koye, sorry, Nakia, Fantastic First Steps, or Festus, I don't know, maybe any of them, I'd be fine with that. I feel like that was the weirdest card, and I'm saying that as, let's be honest though, this deck isn't going to be, you know, the meta breaker that I'd love if it was, because it's a lot of fun, but it's definitely not great, and also, it's a pretty expensive deck, with only a Koye and America Chavez being the Series 3 and below cards. So, yeah. If you want to play it, you're welcome to. Replacements, yeah. If you don't have a lot of the activate cards in here, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think that this deck is a good one anyway, and I probably would not play this deck if you didn't have Awesome Andy, Herbie, Scarlet Spider, and Lasher, right? If you don't have those cards at a minimum, I don't think I'd recommend playing this deck. Especially with Jocasta in here as well, right? Like, if you don't have those 5 cards, I wouldn't bother playing this deck. If you don't have Sebastian Shaw, you can maybe try to swap him out for a Brood for... I don't even know if I go with Mysterio. I think Brood's probably going to be the safest bet, or Mr. Sinister if you want to make your curve a little bit cheaper. Like I said, Galacta felt a little bit awkward. You could potentially try to go with a Gwenpool instead, which I thought was potentially an interesting idea. And then if you don't have Surge, again, you just want a different discounter. Agony is a similar thing as well. I think Agony is a Nico replacement. I'm going to always recommend Nico in my decks. And Viv is Nakia. So there's a lot of replacements you can do here, and it was a lot of fun. But Jocasta is the brand new card, the brand new Series 5 card that's entered Marvel Snap today that will change the way Activate works forever. So let's talk about her. Straight up, she does exactly what you want her to do. She activates your cards again. She is an Activate card as well, so keep that in mind. But also, I don't think it's an insanely great card. I don't think she's bad, but it's going to be interesting to see how she shakes up the meta. I'm saying this, I only played this deck because that was just the one that seemed most fun to me. I hate playing decks that are super meta or whatever. But I had a lot of fun with Jocasta. I think she felt really cool and really interesting. And if you have a lot of Activate cards that you would want to be able to use with her, I'd recommend it. Omega Sentinel is going to be another card that we're going to have to mess with along with Danger. And I also think that, I think those are the big ones that I really want to mess with. Lockjaw, potentially swapping your cards multiple times, is also an interesting idea that I want to be able to do. There's just a lot of interesting stuff with Jocasta, and I think she's going to be a really fun one. If you like Activate cards, I think she will be very good. I'm saying this as this is just first day impressions, and I'm just giving you my initial impressions here. I'm not going to say this is the best card ever. I'm not going to promise that, but it's a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it, and hopefully you do as well. Thank you if you've enjoyed this video as well, hanging out to the end of it. Appreciate you very much. We'll have something interesting on Super Adaptoid hopefully pretty soon, but I will catch y'all around. See you later, and thank you. Till the next one, peace.